breaking news in Baltimore, where Mayor
Bernard Young
is holding a news conference, this in reaction to the president's tweets dealing with that city. The president tweeted attacking Representative Elijah Cummings, tweeting basically, quote, that the Baltimore district is far worse than the southern border. It's disgusting, rat and rodent-infested mess. The Baltimore city officials have taken umbrage to that. Here is the mayor.
We all know our city to be home to a collection of unique and inviting neighborhoods, world-class medical institution, and a thriving research and tech scene. Baltimore has a lot to offer. We can never allow nasty and hurtful rhetoric to go unchecked by the President of the United States of America. I want to bring up my partner in government, the City Council President, to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you to all my colleagues and the police commissioner for being here today. We know that Baltimore is a great American city, and like cities across the country, we face significant challenges. And there is no better and greater champion for Baltimore and cities like Baltimore than Congressman Elijah Cummings. He has undoubtedly been and continues to be a hero across Baltimore and across our great country. It should be beneath the dignity of the President of the United States, the person who's supposed to be the leader of the free world, to disparage and personally attack a great American city and another great American leader. However, it's clear that it is not beneath President Trump. The President should be ashamed that instead of upholding his oath of office to put the greater good of all American citizens, no matter where they live and who they voted for above all else, that he decided to do the opposite, that he wants to attack an American city, instead of realizing that he, above any other person on this planet called Earth, is in a position where he can help. We stand ready and willing to work with the president if he wants to go beyond tweets to help us solve some of the issues that are deep and rooted in Baltimore's history. We've heard the president often talk about infrastructure, but he has yet to deliver. And we know that Baltimore not only is a physical city, but through jobs and through families and people who get those jobs will be changed through a significant infrastructure impact made by our federal government. We know that Baltimoreans and other individuals across the country live in housing that is substandard, and that if President Trump and his HUD director, who should know how Baltimoreans live in East Baltimore, got serious about making that agency work for the benefit of Baltimoreans and people in cities like Baltimore, instead of trying to cut the budget for that agency every year, the change that could be made. President Trump, what you are doing is the opposite of what your office is supposed to do. We want to work with anybody who wants to make American cities, and for us, Baltimore, a better place, but we will not stand by and let you beat down on our city. We will not let you stand by and let you beat down on our congressperson. We are about solutions. We are here. We are ready to work with you. Stop tweeting. Let's start working. Thank you.
Any questions?
Have you heard from Congressman Cummings?
No, I haven't heard from Congressman Cummings at this moment, but I plan to call him.
All right, we're gonna break away from this right now, but basically this news conference there in Baltimore started with Mayor Bernard Young saying that he cannot let nasty, hurtful rhetoric to go unchecked. And then you had another city official there touting Baltimore as a great American city, and as they condemn the president for attacking that American city. David Spunt is at the White House with the tweets that kicked this all off. David.
Hi, Arthel. Well, President Trump actually just came back to the White House from an afternoon golfing at his club in Northern Virginia. He got back about an hour ago. This all started, though, 7:14 this morning. That's when that first tweet went out attacking Congressman Cummings from Baltimore. The two have gone back and forth over border policy. Congressman Cummings has been an outspoken critic of the president. Let me put up the tweet, though, that is gaining the most attention. Many are calling it fiery. Many are calling it inappropriate. I want to read it. It says, as proven last week during a congressional tour, the border is clean, efficient, and well-run, just very crowded. Cummings district is a disgusting rat and rodent-infested mess. if he spent more time in Baltimore, maybe he could help clean up this very dangerous and filthy place. Now, Arthel, the president went on to say that he wants an investigation into why Congressman Cummings' district is getting money from Congress. It's not clear how that investigation would even happen. But the president tweeting out this morning several tweets against Congressman Elijah Cummings. He happens to be the chairman of the House Oversight Committee. So not only is he opposing the president on the border, he's also involved heavily in the investigation into the president and any potential ties to Russia. That could be something there. We have not heard again from the president, but so far, many people condemning his tweet. You saw, obviously, in that news conference right there, also House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, even the daughter of former President George W. Bush, Jenna Bush Hager. She worked in Baltimore, West Baltimore specifically, and is criticizing the president, telling him to choose his words wisely.